Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Neopets Darkest Faerie. See, I want to get up there. I guess I have to actually go up to the next area and then go to the marketplace from there. Market town. Because Meridell still all sorts of whatever. It would be cool if you could actually find something on this beach when you came back to here. Just a common thing in some RPGs. You return to some place that has some kind of plot significance but didn't actually have anything in it a while later, and there's something. Usually some kind of super boss or something there. Yeah, so I guess what we have to do is we can just head on up northeast. And then we can go around from there. I don't remember not being able to access much of this particular area though, but everything seems to be in line with these trees. But you would think I'd remember how to get there from here at this point, considering how... No, nothing there. There's not a chest down there, right? There's something down here. Beautiful. Don't know if I ever used those, but... darn it, but I need to... use other stuff to get out of here. Fine. Dude, get over here. I really don't like how to use these things. They're so slow. You have to use items to do it. But what would happen if you're out of items in here? Well, you can get items from that push, I guess. What would happen then if you actually managed to... If you used all those items afterwards, though? If you picked up those... stuff from that bush. I think bushes do actually respawn on their own over time. It's always felt like to me. Something like that. So you shouldn't be able to get permanently stuck down there. Anyways, how much money do we have? I don't know if we can afford everything in that market town or not that we want. I'll have to take a look. Hopefully we could, of course, but that might not be the reality of the situation. How do I actually get to this place? I'm never having trouble getting there. Goes to Meridell. Do you actually have to go through here? Oh, it's actually on the map. It's on both maps. Okay, that's kind of misleading. Pretty sure I know I've been to this particular iteration of this guy's shop, but I should always take a look at whether he has anything interesting like eggs that I would want or maps. So what's your deal, dude? Can't talk to you? Okay, whatever. I don't know what your deal is. Whatever. Mark it down. Mark it down. That's precisely where I want to be. I want money. I want another fetch quest. Although I only got 400 Neopoints from the last one, which was kind of ridiculous. I accepted some more handsome pay from these guys that are so rich and whatnot, but whatever. Like, lots of individual chests that I opened up had more Neopoints than I got from that quest. You have money grass at least. Seriously, whoever managed to actually acquire and sell some seeds of this thing must be stupid rich. It is nice being here in Market Town. There's something just so unique about how upscale this place is compared to anything else in the game. It feels luxurious. Hi. What you doing, Techo? It's kind of amusing how the first thing they say is just sir every time. So first let's just get up to speed with these guys. What goes on here? And what's the deal with the treasure here? Not knowing anybody's names. They have 3 dialect pieces each? Yep. Oh. That's not how you spell fairy. You're close. It's kind of weird. They usually spell it right in this game. Oh, okay. Well, darn, I can't get there yet, but I'm working on it. Oh! Spyglass. For some reason I hear the word spyglass, and I always think of Drake's gaze. I never know what Drake's gaze meant. I'm not very up to speed on the plots in Neopets, honestly. I know what Drakes are, vaguely. That being a Neopet, at least. Also, why can't I just go to the hunter, then? I know who that dude is. That guy's back in Meridel. Person in Meridel. Place closer to the farm, I think. Yeah. I actually know where that is. Off of memory, somehow. So everything that's left right now is all... I suck for the treasures. There's actually a Brightfield treasure on the coast. Well, I need to go there at some point. But, as I was saying, do I ever have to go back to the right veil? I don't know. Oh, I can actually go in here? Oh yeah, I always could. I always expected there to be something in here, but there's not. Hi. I like how I basically always telling you to stop talking to them. Okay, so there was the one place I wanted to go to for a map. Two maps, oh geez. I'll first take a look at the armor and whatnot that I want. Because I should probably prioritize the armor. Just because it will save me other resources. Namely, healing items. So it'll pay for itself a little bit better. At the same time, if I have a map now, then I can actually get treasure now instead of later. If I end up passing by the place it corresponds to. Oh hey, it's a Drake that is not actually a guard. I still don't know why that corresponds so strongly to their occupation. Okay. I can barely afford these, I believe. Yeah, I want to be able to afford these if I bought those maps. Got funny. And by that I mean it's like stupidly fancy. You look less like an actual knight. It looks like more of a ceremonial dress than an actual thing to fight in. But here we are. Look at that. Looks kind of ridiculous in a certain way. It's just so strangely ornate and luxurious. It's also a bird to move up in the world. Fair enough. I'll take it. So we got some real fancy threads for these guys now, which is nice. I am of course going to need to get my hands on more cash for those maps, unfortunately. I don't think I can actually buy either of them right now. If I go get that money grass outside, I might be able to. I don't think you can sell anything in this game either. I don't think there's anything left to buy here. No, it was on this shelf here. Oh, cool. Well, I can feel good about myself having things that feel fancy now. And knowing I have good armor and all that. Was there some money grass out here on this side? I don't remember. Oh, so you guys need to restore this part of the place, seriously. Stop it. Maybe I should just stop being poor when I talk to people, so they stop calling me knight. And so they just call me lady. It doesn't really change much. What are you doing here, dude? Dude, calm down. Maybe. Not many things to buy here anymore. Is there not any money grass up here? Apparently not. Okay. And in that case... I have 14 juppies now, that's awesome. I'd like to buy some juppies now actually, but unfortunately I don't have the money. I'll just get some money grass like a poor person. And buy at least the one map that I can afford right now. That I will be able to afford, rather. In theory. It's kind of an interesting contradiction, having such fancy things on my back and yet being quite poor at the same time. Money grass. Or if you can grind money off this money grass, actually, just coming back here again and again. I'm actually considering seeing if I can do that right now. Because the thing is, and I want to buy these maps, and I need to have like somewhere around 1,000 for them both, I think. And these are two totally separate and distinct areas, so it makes sense if the money grass respawned every time. Yeah, awesome. I guess that's one way to grind money. Not a particularly fun way of doing it, but it's slow, but it's something. And geez, that's 300. Like you might get that much from a chest too. It actually could be a pretty efficient way of doing it. Comparatively speaking, I mean, if you need to actually buy new armor or something, it would still take a good while. So it's kind of a last resort type of thing. But it's very much a valid option. And I'll end the episode with buying those two maps and seeing what they lead to. Actually, I don't really have the maps memorized. I'm not gonna know off the top of my head which one goes where. But whatever. So next episode, I guess, I don't know if I want to dedicate time yet to getting some more of these treasures or not. Bright Vale, I don't know where Maryland Mine is, even though I've been there before. Oh, what? There's a problem. I have to look that up. Lightwater, I have no idea what Lightwater is. Meredell, apparently. Okay. Shadow Glen, I was never able to find that one. That one was kind of a problem. And at the farms. So all places I just have to go to that I haven't been to yet. Since I got these maps. With the exception of Shadow Glen, I still don't know what to do about Shadow Glen. That we'll have to see about. I mean, it's at the point now, I guess, where I don't mind the idea of 100%ing this game since I've just been doing kind of that so far anyways. You can't see over the counter. Yeah, we still got a little bit of money left over. Awesome. So where did these go? Well, they actually got added to the bottom of the list. Oh, just about. Step Plateau. Oh, I accidentally exited out of that. Another one is, of course, I was hoping that wouldn't be the case, in Rare Woods. That's not too far out of the way though, but I guess where we're going next time, the next episode, maybe to Rare Woods so we can get that, but the next thing to do I think is to go to Ilsen's place so we can... Interesting script they write in here. Because that seems like kind of what we have to do. Unless you go to Kogum, I think we can get to Kogum too. Yeah, actually that might be what we do next instead. We might go to Kogum. And on the way we might as well stop by some other places that have treasures I guess we haven't gotten yet. The Kogum, and then Illisen's Glade. And then from there we can get to Meridol and... how do you call it? And the farms. Anyways, bye everyone! It's kind of weird now that I think about it. There's just nothing for us to buy right now anymore, I don't think. I don't know if there's anything for us to use money for. Unless you want to actually start using potions and whatnot, which would not be a bad idea. Huh. Anyways, bye everyone. Oh, except for that defense spell. Huh. Anyways, bye everyone.